if you knew who it is who says, give me a drink of water. So who was it? Okay. The woman says, Sir, I perceive that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped on this mountain, and you Jews say that in Jerusalem is the place to worship. Jesus said to her, Woman, believe me, the hour is coming when you will neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem worship the Father. They're talking about worshipping God. Jesus says, neither in this mountain nor in Jerusalem will they worship the Father. You worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, okay? We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. Now understand the power of that statement. We know. Who's the we? The Jews know who they worship, okay? Now, just think to what the Jews said in the Gospels. We have one Father, even God. Okay? And then Jesus says, if my Father, whom you call your God. So we all recognize that the Father is God, okay? Malachi 2:10, right? Yahweh our Elohim, Yahweh is one, right? This command is not too mysterious for you, okay? And then Jesus, who says the Shema to the satisfaction of the scribe, okay? With no alterations, okay? He doesn't come out and say, and I am the second person of the Trinity, okay? It's not too mysterious. The Jews know what they worship. Yahweh, the one God. No Trinity in Judaism. There's none. Okay? But the hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. Again, we have a very powerful verse. The true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. That's a powerful verse. That ought to shake you up if you're a Trinitarian. For the Father is seeking such to worship Him. And I wonder, how do we get there? I am the way, the truth, and the life. There is no way to the Father except through me. You think I will accuse you to the Father? There is another, even Moses, whom you trust. Okay, it's all about the preeminence. It's all about the exaltation, the glorifying of the Father, His name. Okay, that's who Christ came to magnify, not His own. He emptied Himself. He denied Himself so that He could do the will of the only God who sent Him. Okay, the woman said to Him, I know that Messiah is coming. When He comes, He will tell us all things. And Jesus said to her, I who speak to you am He. Again, He's saying, I am the Christ. He's not saying He's God. Never once is that even so much as suggested. She says, come see a man who told me all things that I ever did. Could this be the Christ? See, there's nothing going on here about a Trinity. There's no mention of that. Could this be the second person of the Trinity? No. Could it be the Christ? Okay, could it be the Christ? My food is to do the will of Him who sent me and to finish His work. Okay, the one who sent Him. Who sent Him? The only God. And this is everlasting life, that they may know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ whom you sent. Okay? And then we look at John chapter 5, verse 18, where it says, God was His Father. That's what He said. God was His Father. Okay? Does this mean that Jesus is God? No. It's the fulfillment of prophecy. Psalm 89, okay? Look at verses 26 and 27 even. Okay? He will say to me, He'll call out to me, He will call out to Yahweh, you are my Father, you are my God. And then Yahweh's going to make Him king. Yahweh's going to make Him firstborn. Okay? Pray in this way, our Father. I go to be with my Father and your Father, with my God and your God. Okay? Then we go to verse 24. He who hears and believes will live forever. Okay? He who listens to Christ will live. Why? Deuteronomy 18. Okay? I will put my words in his mouth, and he will speak all that I command him. And it shall come to pass that he who does not hear the words that issue forth from his mouth, I will demand it of him. Okay? The Father grants life to the Son. Okay? Gives him that life. Okay? So that he may raise up what is his inheritance. Okay? The obedient Son of God, the obedient Adam. Okay, then we get to, as I say, verse 26, the Son's been granted life in himself, okay? He didn't have it, he was granted it by the Father, okay? Which means he's not God, okay? 1 Corinthians 15, look at 48, 49, okay? He became, okay, it's the natural first and then the spiritual. He became a life-giving spirit, verse 45 in 1 Corinthians 15. Do not marvel at the handing over of judgment. Okay, he's telling them not to marvel at the handing over of judgment. Okay, that's what I take away from those verses, okay? Don't marvel at the handing over of judgment. I can of myself do nothing. Okay, why would God say this? He wouldn't. Okay, this is the Son. This is the Son, the firstborn Son. Okay, everyone saved, everyone of that seed in the family of the seed of Abraham, heirs of the promise, they are the sons of God. Okay, Jesus Christ, the firstborn. Okay, in keeping with prophecy. Jesus is telling us that he has authority from God. Okay, not that he is God. He has authority from, he is not God. Right? If you kill the messenger, if you disregard the messenger, then you disregard the message which comes from God, salvation. He says, if I bear witness of myself, my witness is not true. Is that something God would say in any form? You know what I'm saying? These are the words of a man, albeit a man with the Spirit of God in him, but of himself, futile flesh, but in the Spirit, one with God. Yeah. I mean, just look at Genesis 22:16. God swears by himself, but man, if I bear witness of myself, my witness is not true. Okay, so much for fully human, fully God, right? So much for that idea. If I bear witness of myself, my witness is not true. Is that something fully God says? No. As Paul said, I thank my God through Jesus Christ the Lord. Yet for us there is one God, the Father, okay, and one Lord, Jesus Christ. These are unambiguous statements. They're very clear, okay? Let's not get muddled around. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's worship in spirit and truth and come away from that stodgy, muddy confusion that's been birthed out of the Catholic Church.